Hey guys, my name is Jonathan Arias over at Berman Subaru Chicago, and today I want to talk to you guys about the brand new 2022 BRZ, seen here in beautiful sapphire blue. There's a lot of cool stuff to talk about, but if you're a car guy like me, you really want to know what's going on under the hood. This year, we've got a brand new 2.4 liter Boxer 4-cylinder engine, producing 228 horsepower and 184 pounds of torque. That's 11% more horsepower and 18% more torque over last year. And a really good part is that torque is happening a lot sooner, coming in at 3,700 RPM rather than the 6,400 we had before. Now, being a driver's car, everything was designed with performance in mind, and you can quickly see that with a glance under the hood, from the strut tower bracing that goes to the chassis, which, by the way, we actually improved stability this year and torsional rigidity over last year's, and battery placement for safety when you're in the corners with a nice tie down so it's not sliding around, along with an intake that's got specifically dedicated vents in the front bumper to draw in nice and cool air, unaffected by the engine compartment heat, to provide optimum performance under any condition. Now, speaking of vents and air, every piece of aero you see on this car and all the venting is actually functional, which is incredible. You've got vents in the front bumper directing air into the front wheel well to help cool off the brakes. You've got vents behind the wheel well to help with turbulence so that you don't have that instability when you're going on higher speeds. Now, it's not just the venting that's functional. Every body line and every bit of aero you see is designed to serve a specific purpose. For example, our side skirts here are designed to direct airflow around the rear tire into this piece here, which, as simple as it looks, can actually help improve downforce and stability for just better handling overall, both on and off the track. And since we're talking about aero, you can't forget about the trunk spoiler. This is probably my favorite part. It's gonna help give you some extra downforce, like I said before, and it's gonna help turn some heads. Now, it's not just the outside that's exciting. The inside of the BRZ has seen a lot of improvements. There's a lot of beautiful new features, and not to diss last year's BRZ, but this one is gorgeous. You've got some nice soft touch materials along the door cards and the combination meter visor. You've got a nice new 8-inch display for all your multimedia needs with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration. You've got 3 cup holders. You can't be Subaru without mentioning the cup holders. Aggressive seats just like before with the nice bolsters to keep you in place around the hard corners, premium switches to make it feel like a race car, and a really nice new dash display made with thin film resistors, TFT technology. It's got some cool features. Now, the performance doesn't just stop on the outside. Obviously, it comes on into the inside with different things like 2 different transmissions available, a 6-speed stick shift, and a great 6-speed automatic, with manual modes available for shifting gears using the shifter itself and paddle shifters located behind the wheel for easy accessibility. Not to mention, on the wonderful TFT display that we mentioned earlier, we've got different things like lap timers, G-force meters, and even a power graph to show you exactly how many ponies you're putting down right then and there. That, combined with different stability control modes like track mode that'll loosen up the stability control but still allow you to have a little fun, a full track mode with a different display available for specific information input, and 0 nannies, so you're in complete control. You combine that with a sport mode and a snow mode, you get all the performance you want right when you need it, all at the touch of a couple switches. And all of that performance we've been talking about hasn't even brought up one of the lowest center of gravities of any factory sports car on the market, and the fact that it's only a 2,800 pound curb weight, roughly, which is one of the lowest in its class. When you combine that with Subaru's signature safety features, like for example an available Eyesight system on every automatic BRZ with blind spot detection and rear cross traffic alert, which is actually standard on the limited BRZs, automatic or not, you also have rear automatic braking on the limited automatic, like this example here, to keep you covered in those tight Chicago parking spots when you're trying to squeeze in. Now, that was definitely a lot to talk about, and there's a lot more. So if you have any questions or you're just excited to nerd out about it like I am, come on over to Berman Subaru, and myself or any of the rest of our team are always happy to help answer questions. I'm Jonathan Arias with Berman Subaru Chicago, and thanks for watching.